Hi, my name is Kristen Max and I'm a guidance counselor at Mason High School. On behalf of the guidance department and staff at MHS, I'm happy to introduce you to the registration procedures for the 2014-2015 school year. So let's just start with a brief introduction. Our registration process includes a collaborative effort between students, parents, teachers, counselors, and administrators. Through this team approach, we hope to assist students and parents in making informed decisions regarding course selection. Why is this so important? Well, it probably goes without saying that the courses you choose to take and the grades you receive can have a major impact on what options you pursue after high school. Whether you plan to attend college, technical training, or join the armed forces, your high school curriculum and GPA can and will influence those decisions. We have many resources available to assist you in the scheduling process. On our website, masoncomets.org, we have our registration videos, easy-to-follow 10-step scheduling checklist, sample course selector forms, also referred to as registration forms, graduation requirements, and frequently asked questions. Probably the best way to learn more about courses, besides talking to teachers, is to review our course catalog. Also on masoncomets.org, we have information regarding the semester transition and what it may mean for students. It will answer many of your questions, including how semesters will affect credits, grading, GPA, and the overall school calendar. We also recommend that you print a copy of the semester scheduling worksheet, as it will help to provide a visual for the new schedule. Before we move on to the registration process, please take a moment to print out the sample course selector form for your grade level if you have not already done so that you may follow along step by step. Step 1. Completing the header information. It is important to complete all fields. Remember to provide us with the best contact information, as we may need to reach you over the summer months in the event of a scheduling conflict. Step 2. Selecting core courses. This is a very important step and one that should be made by consulting your parents and teachers. It's a good idea to have a conversation regarding your strengths, weaknesses, and readiness level when it comes to taking honors versus college prep courses. Research what the expectations are for each course and pay attention to the difficulty of your schedule overall. As a general rule, it's a good idea to challenge yourself more with subject areas that truly interest you. But the best way to ensure that you're making the right decision is talking through it with your parents and teachers, reading through the course descriptions, and also paying attention to any summer work that may be required for the course. Let's take a look at the registration form. You are responsible for bubbling in one selection for each core area. The blocks column indicates the number of semesters the course is scheduled. With 7 courses per semester, there are a total of 14 blocks per year that need to be filled. You will notice that all core areas are now 2 blocks, indicating full year courses. For courses which require 4 blocks, that means that you will have 2 courses back to back all year. Your teacher will be able to explain this in more detail if this selection is recommended. Don't forget about other graduation requirements like health and physical education. If you plan to attend summer school, please check the appropriate boxes so that we can better track graduation requirements. Step 3. Completing the elective section. This part of the scheduling process can be a lot of fun because you're able to choose from a wide variety of courses that may interest you. From business courses to performing arts, we have many options. Some things to keep in mind: 1 credit of fine art is required for graduation. And while foreign language is not a graduation requirement, at least 2 years of a foreign language is typically required for admission into most 4-year colleges and universities. Also new this year, the class of 2018 and beyond must earn at least a half a credit in a technical applications course in order to fulfill our technical applications requirement. Courses which meet this requirement are listed with an asterisk next to them and are located in various departments. One of these courses must be taken prior to graduating in 2018, so it may be a good idea to get this out of the way during freshman year. As you choose your electives, please do your research by reviewing our online course catalog, as it will give you detailed descriptions of each course. It is never a good idea to choose a class simply based on its name or because a friend is signing up for it. Remember to make informed decisions and pay attention to the number of blocks you are selecting. Courses which are one block are one semester. Step 4. Obtaining teacher signatures and feedback. While we have always encouraged students to discuss course selections with their teachers, this step is absolutely critical in assuring correct placement. Your teachers are in the best position to evaluate your readiness level and moving on to more challenging courses. Having the discussion with your teachers about course selections will enable you to make informed decisions, thus reducing scheduling error and misplacement. Although not all courses require a teacher initial, we still strongly encourage students to reach out to all teachers and discuss course requests, even for electives. Step 5. World Language Mandatory Alternate. If you have chosen American Sign Language, German, or French as your first choice world language, we also ask that you choose a second option in the event of a scheduling conflict. While we will make every attempt to get you your first choice, occasionally courses do fill up and/or result in a scheduling conflict. In this example, the student has chosen American Sign Language as their first choice, and they have indicated Spanish as their second choice. Rather than bubbling in a second option, we ask that you actually write in the name of the course as indicated. Step 6. Additional alternates. We take great pride in offering a wide range of elective options for students. However, creating a master schedule for over 3,400 students does not allow much room for error, and upon occasion, the demand of certain classes outweighs the number of seats available. Likewise, course offerings may overlap and cause scheduling conflicts. While every attempt will be made to ensure you receive your original schedule, we ask that students list at least 5 alternate course selections that may be used in the event of a scheduling conflict. Remember that these courses will not be used unless there is a problem with the original request. That said, please be sure that you are also making informed decisions regarding alternate courses, as it is possible they may appear on your schedule. Step 7. Counting the blocks. Review your registration form and all selections. Count your total number of blocks, not bubbles. Your total block number should be exactly 14. Step 8. Student signature. Students are required to sign the back of the registration form. By signing, you understand that it is your responsibility to ensure all graduation requirements are met and that you have scheduled the appropriate classes. Please be aware of our drop add policy as well. Schedule changes will only be made in the following circumstances. Either you're missing a graduation requirement, you have incorrect class sequencing, or you are scheduled for fewer than 7 courses per semester. Unfortunately, we can no longer accommodate elective changes. This is why it is so imperative that you make informed decisions regarding your course selections ahead of time. If you aren't sure what a class is about, reach out to the teachers or counselors to find out more information. Also, research the classes through the Mason High School course catalog available on the registration website. Step 9 is parent signature. We also ask that you consult with your parents on your course selections and have them sign the back of the registration form as well. This step is required before you turn in your form. Step 10. Turning in the registration form. Forms will be due on February 12th and should be turned in to your homeroom teacher. Once the form is turned in, the high school counselors will review and enter course information. Schedules will then be created based on met prerequisites and our master schedule. Every attempt will be made to ensure that you receive your first choice with electives. However, in the event of a scheduling conflict, we will utilize alternates listed on the registration form as discussed in Step 6. Now that we've completed the registration process, let's review the timeline. The week of February 3rd, counselors and administrators will meet with all students to review the scheduling process. They will be provided with their official hard copy registration form. Also on February 3rd, we will have an 8th grade parent transition night at 7 o'clock in the high school auditorium. We will present information regarding the scheduling process and discuss course options. All parents are invited to attend. From February 4th through the 11th, students are encouraged to reach out to teachers during Teacher Talk Week to discuss their course selections. The registration forms will then be due on February 12th, officially completing the registration process. We understand this is a lot of information and you may have many questions. We ask that you visit our website, masoncommons.org, as we have created several resources that can help you as you go through the registration process. For answers regarding student readiness level and placement recommendations, please contact your students' teachers. Also be sure to attend the 8th grade Parent Transition Night on February 3rd. You may also reach out to the high school counselor should you have any specific questions regarding your son or daughter.